Eco region. It is a place rich in culture, heritage, and biodiversity. I have always dreamt of traveling the world, experience various cultures, taste different cuisines, and appreciate the beauty it has to offer that more than meets the eye. Although I have been blessed to have fulfilled all of this because of my job as a flight attendant, being away made me realize that there's still no place like home. As a tourism professional, I have witnessed how people play a vital role in protecting and preserving our beloved islands. That is why my advocacy is centered on educating people on how to become responsible travelers, locals, and individuals.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. To all the viewers all over the world. My name is Jay from Pageant Trend. I'm also the founder and admin of this page. And welcome to Pageant Trend. So this afternoon is a very, very special and makakasama po natin ang isa sa mga front-runner ng Miss Universe Philippines 2020 candidates. So, wag na natin patagalin. Let us introduce our special guest for this live interview. So, she is a graduated from UST and graduated magna cum laude. So, she took up travel management and now she is employed as a flight attendant for Cebu Pacific Air. So let's all welcome Miss Universe Philippines 2020 Camarines Sur, Kia Moreno.
Hello! Hi! Good
Hi,
afternoon, Jay.
Kia.
Maray na
Good
hapon sa
afternoon.
Indogabos. I hope you
Wow.
had your lunch already. It's past noon time. I know it's siesta time na. I hope pag muna
Yes.
kayo matutulog, we will be having such a fun session today. So thank
Yeah.
you for inviting me, Jay, again for the second
Yeah.
time here on Pageant Trend. And thank you
Yeah.
as well to our viewers for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Kia, for accepting our invitation to
Of
you.
course.
Yes.
It's my pleasure.
Yes. Actually, this is the first time na I'm having interviewed live with the Miss Universe Philippines candidates. So, yung mga
Wow.
past interviews is Miss Philippines Earth and then
Mm.
Mr. and
Wow,
Miss
it's
Carnival
it's an
Philippines.
honor to
Yeah.
be the first Miss Universe Philippines candidate
Yes.
to be interviewed by you.
Mm. So, kumusta naman si Kia Moreno after or during the pandemic or lockdown?
um, I've been doing well. Thankfully, I'm still safe and healthy. I must admit that I had my hard times. You know, it has been challenging for me living alone here in Metro Manila. I'm stuck here. I wasn't able to be with my family in Camarines Sur. So it's hard because I have to do everything on my own. You know, I have to learn how to cook para mapakain ko yung sarili ko. I do go out to get supplies for myself, but I'm just very thankful that my family and I are still healthy and safe amidst all of the things that are happening. And yon, right now I'm super busy. Of course, sobrang lapit na ng Miss Universe Philippines. I think it's less than a month na lang. So I've been busy with preparations, you know, I've done past shoots, napakadami ko nilabas na photos, and I'm very grateful for my team who is continuously helping me with all of the things that I need for the pageant. So yun, super busy, but of course, I always want to give time for pageant pages and pageant enthusiasts like you. That's why
Wow,
I'm
thank you
here
so much.
for the
Thank
live.
you so
Yeah,
much, Tia. So,
of
can you tell
course.
us about your realization during this pandemic?
One big realization, honestly, personal to.
Mm-hmm.
It's really important that you save up. Hindi pwedeng gastos ka lang ng gastos before. I'm guilty, you know. I'm not the type of person to save talaga or have an emergency fund. So ngayon na-realize ko na it's very important to have backup money in case situations like this happen. Para handa ka din, 'di ba? You will not struggle when it comes to your finances. And one thing that I've also learned in this pandemic is that there is really power in unity and coming together. You know, it's very powerful when we help each other, even in our small ways, in our own little ways. I've created a fundraiser. It's called Rice for Rice PH, and I've seen how people are very willing to help other people, even if they themselves are struggling, even if they themselves don't have much. You know, it's a good thing that we have shown and bayanihan and helping one another in this pandemic. You know, it's a testimony that we are not truly alone in this world. There is always somebody, there is always a person who is willing to help us if we are suffering and struggling.
Okay, so prior to joining the Miss Universe Philippines 2020, do you have any experience with regards to the pageant or?
Yes.
Good.
This is my fourth. Actually, it's my fourth pageant. I've joined Miss Bicolandia, Miss Republic of the Philippines, and last year I joined Miss Philippines Earth. So yon, now I'm here in Miss Universe Philippines. I'm under Aces and Queens. Very grateful to be under them. You know, it's a good team to have.
So ano yung pagkakaiba ngayon yung noong Kia Moreno at ngayon?
On my previous pageants, I can say that I'm not really focused, or I gave it my all, I gave it my best, but this time I am really more focused, laser focused. I am prepared and I am ready to give it my all this time for Miss Universe Philippines. It also pays to have a solid team that is behind your back. You know, before I used to do it by myself. I'm independent. I do my hair, my makeup. Meron lang akong wardrobe pero ako din nagdadamit. So now I'm really grateful and thankful for the team that I have because they have been a great help for me. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here competing in Miss Universe Philippines.
Okay, so ngayon 'di ba, you have joined a lot of pageants. So ano naman yung pagkakaiba joining the actual pageant to virtual pageant?
Honestly, it's challenging, but you know, we have to adapt to what the situation requires of us. It's not possible to do live activities because of course there's still the risk of the virus. We have to follow guidelines and protocols set by the government. So for me, it's challenging but exciting at the same time. When we shot the ring light series, the videos that we submitted for ring light, it's hard because yung team parang mahirap i-gather kasi of course, syempre yung risk, nakatakot.
Yeah.
We had to make sure that it's still safe for all of us. Pero I'm very happy with the content that we made, the videos that we produced, and I hope that it's also seen by the viewers, diba? Sobrang nakaka-excite talaga yung ring light series. Actually, we had an episode last night. Napanood mo na ba siya, Jay?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, you
Not
should.
yet.
It's the makeup challenge we did when we were trained by NYX Institute of Beauty and Mark Salon. So we did our own hair and makeup for just 1 hour. So sobrang
Wow.
nakakatuwa siya.
So, kumusta naman yung experience mo doon?
It was fun. Actually, at first, I must admit, I wasn't confident about doing my own makeup, doing my hair. I find it hard. Dati, I'm confused on how to put the colors, on what colors to put for the eyeshadow. I don't know where to put the contour. Pero when we had our training with Miss Nix of NYX Institute of Beauty, I've learned a lot and I've greatly improved on applying my makeup. And actually, live chats like this also greatly helped me because I use this as an excuse to put on makeup and to practice. So, sobrang laking tulong din na pag mga live na ganito, I put on. So, parang patagal when you have more practice, you become better at what you do.
All right. Thank you, Kia. So, tell us more about your learnings on your past pageant.
Learnings.
Mm-mm.
I have learned how important it is to take action. You should not rely on what people are just saying that you should do. You should have your own voice. You should know what you want because you are joining the pageant and not them. So you have to be in control and not them controlling you. So that's one big realization from my past pageants. And of course, in my previous pageants, I did not win. Unfortunately, I did not win any of the titles or the crowns. And for me, I have learned how important it is to stay strong and to be courageous enough to go after for your dream, even though it's very hard, it's almost impossible. But you just have to believe that in your hard work and determination, you are one step closer to reaching your dreams and your goals in life.
All right. Thank you so much, Kia. So, moving on to your present pageant naman. So, how did you prepare for this pageant?
I've been preparing under Aces and Queens starting January. So now talagang more intense na yung training. I've been working out a lot. You know, it's a great help to tone my body, my physique. I've been doing Q&A training sessions as well. So it's a good help for me to hone my communication skills, talking to people. I've done pasarela, kaya nga ngayon, now may mga paltos ako sa paa. Ang sakit ng shoes. Pero yun, we really have to train hard for the pasarela. And we also had personality trainings, makeup trainings, hair trainings. So my trainings, my preparations have been holistic. I don't want to focus on just one aspect of my performance. I want it all to be the best come prelims and finals night for Miss Universe.
All right. So, how will you define a phenomenal woman?
Phenomenal woman. For me, being phenomenal does not mean always being the best or being on top, being perfect. It's very far from that. For me, being phenomenal is being comfortable in your own skin. It is knowing and acknowledging that you have your flaws and imperfections, but not letting those limit you on what you want to achieve in life. So, for me, being phenomenal is accepting that you are imperfect and it does not make you any less.
Okay. So, let's move on naman to reading our viewers' comments. Yan. Ayan, Tito D is watching. Go yon, Besh.
Hello,
Hi,
Tito D. We're so
Thank you for-
supportive. Always watching the live.
Wow. And we have from YouTube, Prince Stefan Cabrera. Hello po.
Hello, Prince. Thank you for joining us.
And also watching Catherine Castillo Jordas.
Hello! Maray na hapon.
Ito din si Criza Natasha Celis. Hi, Ate
hello.
Kia, kagwapa man oy. Wow.
Thank you. Magayon ka man po.
So we have Ariel Richards. Good luck po.
Thank you. Kaano-ano po niyo si Alden? Kala ko Alden Richards.
Pinsan niya, joke. Okay, so we have Wilma B. Donasco. God bless
Hello.
po.
Thank you. God bless as well.
We have Christian Leovit. Go, go, go.
Wow. Thank you, Christian, for watching.
And also watching Chuchay Siechien. Wow, ganda naman. Shout out po watching from Agusan del Sur.
Hello sa inyong mga taga-Agusan del Sur. I hope you guys are doing well there.
At naman kay Dude Silva, you have been the second placer for Downey's Fashion Never Fade Challenge. And recently, one of the Nick's choice for the Makeup Challenge. How do you feel that you are now being considered as one of the frontrunners for MUPH?
Oh, I feel glad, honestly. Before, I'm not, I'm just in the shadows. Hindi ako masyadong kilala ng mga tao. When you ask them, who's that girl? Who's Kia? They don't know who I am. So I'm glad that all of my efforts are being acknowledged and nakikita naman siya being chosen as one of the Mentor's Choice, a makeup challenge. Winning second place in Downey is also a very big achievement for me. I did not expect it at all. So, yun, sobrang nakakataba ng puso, knowing. Pero for me, it doesn't matter if you're called frontrunner or dark horse or whatever. Because for me, we're all frontrunners. All of us are candidates here in Miss Universe Philippines. All of us have equal chances of winning. So we deserve, all of us deserve to be seen because we have a lot of potential. We have a lot of things to offer.
And also we have Jerome B. Ampong watching. Richard Daroy Mahe. I think it's out now.
Hello. Thank you.
Ito naman, si Luis Borbon. Hi, Idol.
Hi, Luis. Thank you for watching.
We have Gerald Catayas. Hi.
Hi, Gerald.
And then Jericho Banaa. Good luck po.
Thank you.
So we have Ponpon. Laban lang po.
Yes, laban lang.
Thank you for watching, Janila Orden. Hi daw po.
Hello, Janela.
Gerald Catayas is watching from Bohol.
Wow, thank you. All the way from Bohol. I wish I can go back.
Ito, si Richard Daritray. Hi, Queen. Corona kay Kia.
Hi, Chad. Thank you for joining.
We have also Evan Sense Borromeo. Good luck watching from Athens, Greece.
Wow.
Ang layo na nararating ng pageant.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Hope I can go to Athens as well.
And we have Criza Natasha Celis. Good luck sa coronation, Ate Kia.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We have also comments from Celine Ann Laporbida. So pretty. Go, Kia. Bring home the crown.
Thank you so much, Celine. God bless you.
Thank you, Celine. And we have Joey Olandesca Artus. Ang ganda naman ni Ma'am Kia. By the way, Happy Teacher's Day sa aming mga teachers.
Happy Teacher's Day to all of the teachers.
Happy Teacher's Day po.
Oh, Happy Teacher's Day and thank you.
And we have Emmanuel Garcia. Please pa-shout out naman, Miss Kia from Tarlac.
Hi, Emmanuel. Ingat kayo dun sa Tarlac.
We have also Wilmark Diego. Hello po, watching from Negros Occidental.
Hello, Wilmar.
And then we have Ponpon watching from Davao City.
Wow. Davawenyo.
Oh, diba? By the way, guys, if you have questions, you can drop at the comment sections lang. And then, proceed na tayo sa sa ating next portion.
Yaga.
Diba? Next portion, which is the Q&A.
Wow, sige, go.
Okay, so we have prepared some questions. Itong questions na to is from the previous final questions ng Miss Universe.
Wow,
So,
sige.
here's the first question. Okay, first question. If Miss Universe would have become pregnant during her reign, should she be allowed to continue as Miss Universe? It's come from Miss Universe 1999 questions.
Okay, for me, if reigning Miss Universe becomes pregnant, it is not allowed by the organization for her to push through. Because for me, bearing a child is a gift, and you must prepare for that responsibility of being a mother. You know, it's already a very good achievement for her that she won Miss Universe, but being a mother is also a different achievement. And for her to become fully prepared for that job and that responsibility, she must let go of her duties as Miss Universe. So I believe that it is necessary for her to fully prepare herself in becoming a mother by ending her reign and focusing on her new path.
Thank you. Next question. We have, name something over the course of your life that would failed at, and tell us what you have learned from that experience. From Miss Universe 2016 final question.
I have I have experienced a lot of failures in life. One of the greatest failures I consider would be not winning the crown for my previous pageants. I have learned that it's important for you to have the strength of heart and mind, because you know, success is not always about winning. Success is not always being on top or being the best, being the most beautiful. But success is learning throughout your journey. It is continuously strengthening yourself, turning your weaknesses to your advantages. So for me, learning that the hard way through failure has become the strength that I have today.
Okay. Next. What is the most important thing we should teach young girls today? From Miss Universe 2019 final question.
Yeah, Zosie Bini.
Yes.
For me, the most important thing that we should teach young girls today is to speak up and stand up. You know, we have been silenced for a lot of centuries now. We have been silenced all the time. So I urge all of the young people, especially our young girls, to speak up if you experience injustices, harassments, abuses. You have to find your voice and use that voice to tell people what you think is right to tell, and to tell your story, to tell your experience. So we have to teach them that their voice is powerful and they should use it.
Okay. Next. If there were no rules in your life for one day and you could be outrageous, what do you do? This is a final question from Miss Universe 1997.
Wow. If I could be outrageous for one day, I will try to go out without wearing a bra. Honestly, because
Wow.
you know, we have been limiting women when they see, you know, when they see that women are not wearing bras, they often react negatively. But for me, we should have a choice. You know, this is our body, and we should be able to do whatever we want to without being judged, without being seen as negative by people. So for me, if I were to be outrageous, I will not wear a bra for the rest of the day.
Okay, next. What is the most important lesson you've learned in your life, and how would you apply it to your time as Miss Universe? From Miss Universe
Catriona.
2018, Catriona Gray.
The most important lesson that I've learned in my life is really to be grateful for all of the things that are happening in your life. May it be negative or positive. You have to be thankful on whoever you meet. May it be someone who is judging you, who is doubting you, or someone who believes in you. You should be thankful for the opportunities that come for your that come your way, even if you fail at it, because eventually all of those things is what makes you unique and makes you who you truly are. So we have to be grateful, because in being grateful, we have the capacity to give back to other people.
All right. Next. Why should you be the next Miss Universe? From Miss Universe 2015, final question.
I should be the next Miss Universe because I am ready for that job and responsibility. Being Miss Universe is not just being about being beautiful or being sexy or looking almost perfect. It is really being a spokesperson to the causes that the organization is pushing for, and it is being an inspiration to people that even if you yourself is imperfect, you are not the best, you still have the capacity to inspire them to go for their dreams. So being Miss Universe is something that I am looking forward to, because I am ready for that job.
Okay. So next, meron tayong pahabol na question from my friend.
Wow.
Wait. Okay. Ito yung question niya. What do you expect to gain participating in pageants? Why?
What do I expect? I expect that the person that I am yesterday is different from the person that I will be afterwards. When joining pageants, I am constantly evolving and changing, and I can feel that I am becoming better. So for me, it's pageantry is a good way for me to improve my personality, to improve my outlooks in life, and for me to be able to help people. That for me is my expectation after joining Miss Universe Philippines.
That question is from Irvin Jan Faller pala. Shout out.
Thank you, Irvin.
Okay. So, let's move on to reading from our viewers naman. Ayan. Sige. Si Robert Nahatdu. Hello po. So beautiful naman po from
Thank
Davao
you.
City.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Robert, for watching. And we have from Moriel Musa. Clap, clap, clap.
Thank you,
Diba?
Marielle, for joining us.
And we have Maria Paula Barreto. Corona
Hi,
kay
Tita.
Hello, Tita. Thank you for
Thank
watching.
you. Belated happy birthday again.
Wow. Belated happy birthday po. We have James Brian Albante. Good luck, Camarines Sur.
Thank you. Salamat po.
Also watching Celine Ann Laporbida again. And also we have Ni-san Panambolan H. Amer. Ganda.
Salamat po.
And we have Danielle Foro at, Moi? Go Queen.
Thank you, Daniel, for joining us.
Watching also Carl Roland Lamela. Looks like Catriona Gray.
Thank you.
Wow. We have Kriza Natasha says, Guwapa kaayo ka ate, Kia.
Salamat po. What's thank
Ayan.
you in Bisaya nga? I forgot.
Nakalimutan ko din eh. Thank
Ano
you.
nga ba yun?
Ayun, so eto naman. Collie Tinkerbell. Love you, girl.
Oh, love you too, guys. Thank you for being here with us.
We have Tintin Lisandra. Tiempo. Good luck po.
Salamat po. Please include me in your prayers.
Then we have Rel J.A. Aban. Napaka-pretty mo talaga. Love, love. My Miss Universe Philippines 2020.
Oh, thank you so much, Real Joy.
From Carlo Tovar. Hello po. Pa-shout out pretty.
Hi, Carlo. How are you?
Eto, sumagot si Tintin Lisandra. Dagang salamat daw.
Ayun, oo nga. I was thinking really hard. Sabi ko, ano ba yung thank you nila?
Eto
Daghang
naman.
salamat.
Si Lito Sagal, congratulations Miss Universe Davao. Hindi po siya Miss Universe Davao, from Camarines po siya, correction. From Kagawad, Lito Sagal, from Tondo.
Wow, thank you, Kagawad Lito.
Support ako sa'yo, wow.
Salamat po.
Ayan, so we have Pon, thank you in Visayas, dangal salamat.
Daghang salamat po for letting me remember that.
Eto, si Buddy Kanakan Bantilan, hello.
Hi.
Ayan, sabi niya, pwede magtanong. Yeah, sure, Buddy Kanakan, pwede ka magtanong.
Yes.
From Tintin again, God bless your journey, Queen.
Thank you.
Eto, from Kagawad Lito Sagal, you're the next Miss You. Complete package, down to earth, and super pretty.
Oh, thank you. That's so hard for me. Thank you po, Kagawad.
Eto, questions from Buddy Kanakan Bantilan. If you believe in one God, who and what His name?
If I believe in one God, it will be God. You know, you don't have to have different names. Who you believe in ultimately depends on you. For me, I believe in God. There's only one God here in the universe. He has been providing us with all of the things that we need. He created all of the beautiful things around us. And I believe in Him because He is always there for His people and His children.
Thank you. And we have Rodel Kongba Binatak. Ang ganda mo talaga.
Thank you. We are all beautiful.
Ito, questions from Carl Roland Lamela. Hi, would like to know who's your biggest threat sa mga candidates. Pa-shout out na rin po. Yeah.
Biggest threat? I consider them all equally amazing and beautiful. So I won't be considering any of them biggest threat. I don't have to be threatened by them because all of us have something to offer that is unique and that is true to us only. So we have, instead of being threatened, we have to uplift and empower each other. We don't, it's about time that we stop pitting women against each other and support them instead.
Okay. So next, I think it's same question from Carlo Tovar, who among your co-candidates and biggest competitor?
Yeah, first, same. I don't want to, I don't want to focus on competing with the other girls. I want to focus on competing with myself to make sure that I be better and I improve. So I won't be considering any of them my biggest competitor because it's really me who's competing against myself. It's only me who can doubt myself, who can put myself down. So I have to conquer all of those evils within me. That's my biggest competitor.
All right. So, Buddy Kanaklan, watching from UAE. Wow.
Wow.
Thank you, sir, for watching. And then we have Nasan Panambolan, watching from Mindanao. God bless and mabuhay.
Mabuhay din po kayo. God bless sa mga taga Mindanao.
We have Joshua Balatico. We love you, Miss Camsor. Hoping to see you in MU stage.
Oh, thank you so much.
You do have
Praying
you
for
do
me.
have a lot of supporters.
Yeah. Actually, some of them are really unfamiliar names for me. So I'm grateful kasi they have been commenting.
Mm. Wow, sabi naman ni Buddy, your smile like Catriona.
Thank you. A lot of people are
Eto,
saying that.
yes. Sabi ni Rel J, very well said daw, yung sa
Oh,
sagot
salamat
mo.
po.
Si Shen naman, you won our hearts. You can win the crown also. Hashtag Infanta Quezon.
Hello po sa mga taga Quezon. Kumusta kayo dyan?
So, guys, if you have questions, comment down below lang ha. Mahaba-haba pang usapan natin dito, di ba? So, from
Yeah.
Good Silva, Kia Moreno is free press important in a democratic society. Is free press important in a democratic society?
Yes, definitely. Free press is very important. It's the lifeblood of democracy. I believe that every one of us have the right to freely express ourselves, to say what we want to say without the fear of being apprehended or being silenced. So yes, free press is very important and we should value it, similar to valuing our democracy here in the Philippines.
All right. So we have John Michael Reyes watching from Argo, Cebu.
Thank you sa mga Cebuano natin dyan.
So we have Wilmark Liego. Miss Camsor, short inspirational words naman po dyan to continue my study during this time of needs.
To Wilmar, just hold on. I know it has been very hard for all of us, especially for you guys who are still studying. It's hard if you're going to push through because it's hard to do the online learning. Hindi naman tayo lahat may capacity to do that. But I hope that you remain strong and you hold on to your dreams. We might be experiencing this pandemic, but I believe that this will not go on forever. This too shall pass. And as the world revolves and heals, the world will once again flourish, and all of your dreams will be able to be in your reach, within your reach. So just hold on, just be strong, and continue with your life because you will be eventually getting there.
Thank you, Kia. We have another question from Rare J. Aban. What lesson in life can teach women to men?
So, what lesson in life can we women teach to men? I think that one of the lessons that we can impart to men is how to be able to use our emotions, to how to be sensitive to the people around us. I've noticed that men are rational thinkers. They're just very true to themselves. I've seen it with my brother. I have a brother, so yun yung nakikita ko, napapansin ko. And I want them to know, to feel that we should also be in touch with our emotions and our inner selves. It's not good to always use your head in your decisions, in whatever you do. It's important to always have a heart in the things that we are doing. So that is one lesson that we women can teach to men.
All right. So another questions from Joshua Balatico. Nag-start na po kayo ng shootings for the upcoming finals night. Maso-surprise po ba kami? Ayan.
Oo, masu-surprise talaga kayo sa lahat. But no, we haven't started with the shooting because the finals will be in actual. I-record siya, it will be pre-taped, but it's actual. We won't be having live audience lang. So you'll be seeing talaga yung actual na coronation night. So it's very exciting. I hope you're excited too, and you should look forward to that. Kasi sobrang nakaka-excite siya and sobrang ganda.
Thank you, Kia. Another question from Dainara Maurer. What lesson did you learn from this pandemic?
Yeah, I've answered it a while ago. If it's personal, you have to save up, always have this emergency fund. And another would be the power of unity and helping one another through these hard times. That would be the greatest lessons that I've learned.
Another question from Dude Silva. Can you tell us your thoughts on #overpriced plans?
Yeah, it's trending nowadays, becoming a plantito and plantita. For me, as all, the same as all commodities, plants or something that comes from nature should also be regulated. We should be having like the specific bracket of price so that it will not be overpriced and it will not be abused by sellers just because it's the trend or it's the hype nowadays. And for me, instead of taking advantage of what nature is giving us, I think it's better to share what nature has been providing to us to others through sharing.
All right. So we have another question from Buddy Kanaklan Bantilan. Another question, please. What do you contribute as Miss Universe Philippines to our people, especially nowadays?
Wow. I'm very proud that I have contributed a fundraiser. I organized a fundraiser. It's called Rise for Rice PH. It was really hard in the pandemic, yung lockdown pa, ECQ pa, and I've thought of ways on how can I be able to be of help to other people, even if it's just the small things, I've organized this fundraiser and I'm very grateful for all of the people who helped me, volunteers, donors na tumulong sa amin for our project to become successful. So we allocated rice packs to indigent families in Camarines Sur, and now we are still ongoing. We are still on the process of creating a new project that we can help other people. It's a good contribution as a Miss Universe Philippines to really use your voice. It's important na hindi lang kami nandito just for the sake of joining, just for the sake of showing and parading our bodies, our faces, but it's using your influence to call out for help so that you will be able to help and serve others.
All right. So we have another question from Tito D. How do you define silver lining in the midst of pandemic?
Wow. The pandemic has been really hard. Walang pinili tong pandemic na to. We have been, all of us have been affected by this, not only the rich people, especially those underprivileged, but the silver lining that I saw in this pandemic really is similar to the greatest lesson that I've learned. It's important that we help one another because we rely on one another. You don't have to feel alone. In the midst of pandemic, there is always somebody who is willing to help you. So for me, being Filipinos is being able to help one another, calling for bayanihan and coming together, uniting to help one another rise through this pandemic. So that is definitely the silver lining that I saw.
All right. Question from John Michael Reyes. What can you advise to a young women who doubt themselves?
I have been in that situation, During my young years, I have been also someone who is doubtful, mostly because of what I see, what I perceive in social media. We have been fed by a lot of really impossible things, having a perfect face, perfect body, perfect life, perfect relationships. Um, that's impossible. Nothing is perfect in this life. So for women who are doubting themselves, that's normal. It's normal to feel that that your doubt to yourself, but you should not let those go through your head. Even if you are flawed and imperfect, you are still beautiful nonetheless, and you should remember that. You should not doubt yourself just because of what you see, but believe in yourself and believe in your capabilities, because you are so much more than what your face looks like, or what your body looks like.
All right. Another question from Buddy. What beauty means to you? Oh,
Beauty. There's a lot of definitions that we can give when it comes to beauty, but for me, being beautiful is really inside. It's having a good heart, being kind in life, sharing this kindness to other people. It's having the sense of gratitude within you that really makes you beautiful. It's not about having a beautiful face. It's not all that. Beauty is not all that. It's not skin deep. It's always within. So we have to focus on that kind of beauty.
we have another question from Joshua Balatico. For you, do you think that pageants are still relevant amidst pandemic?
Yes, definitely. We won't be pushing through with Miss Universe Philippines if we think that pageants nowadays are not relevant anymore. Now more than ever, it is time for us to use our voice, to fight for things that we believe in, to collectively call out for help, using our influence and inspire people that even if we are experiencing struggles in life, there is always something positive that will come out. So that for me is the relevance of pageantry nowadays, being a voice and being an inspiration to others.
Okay, so we have comments from Lito Sagal. Your voice and face look like Miss Catriona. I believe in you.
Oh,
You
thank
bring the
you.
crown. I'm excited looking for you on stage. I raise the Philippine flag and shout for you and praying for you on stage not to fail when you run. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Kagawad Lita, thank you. Sana nga,
We,
wag malaglag naman sa stage.
yeah, we have Jehaniko Chokoko in the rest. What is your message to youth?
To the youth, right now, just, you know, be open, be open-minded, use your voice. It is now the time for us to stand up and fight for the things that are right and fight for the things that we believe in. It's good to use our voice for us to be heard. It's not necessary for us to be in a certain age for us to know our power and know what we are capable of doing. So use your voice, and and let's just do our part in making society better.
Okay. Another question. What causes will you pursue when you won Miss Universe Philippines?
The advocacy that I'm championing actually is called responsible tourism. I am aiming to educate people on how they can become responsible travelers as well as locals here in our country. So I've noticed, in all of my travels, other people have been very disciplined, very responsible, very respectful of others. And here in the Philippines, sadly, it's not the case. I must say that we have been consumed by selfishness and greed, we only think of ourselves. We don't think of the well-being of others, the welfare of others. So I believe that it's now the time for us to also have this sense of responsibility and altruism within us. It's important that we do our part. We don't have to rely on just what the government is doing for us, because the responsibility falls on us to make our country progressive and successful. So that would be my advocacy. I hope that people will start to become more responsible, especially after this pandemic.
Okay. Another question from Dude Silva. If you had to give a talk to hundreds of teachers today in the opening of classes, what topic would you discuss with them and why?
First of all, I would like to say thank you to all of the teachers who are still, very dedicated and committed to their work in teaching our Filipino children and our Filipino youth. And the topic I want to discuss is I want them to open up about the things that they need, their needs when it comes to the educational system here in the Philippines, the needs, the problems that needs to be addressed. That for me would be the discussing point that I want to ask the teachers, because it's important that we take care of the well-being of our teachers, because what they impart to our future generation ultimately is what the future of our country is.
Okay. Another one from Nissan Panambolan Amur. As what asked to Catriona during her journey in the Pilipinas. What is your message to the young women of Marawi?
My message would be, I would tell them that I commend them for being strong, and I hope that they remain strong for their community, for their families, and for themselves. Because if women are given the opportunity to be strong and to help out, then it's easier for us to rebuild ourselves and to go on with our lives.
Thank you. Next, from Sabrina Santos. What is the essence of being a woman in the Philippines?
For me, the essence of being a woman, not just here in the Philippines, but of all the women across the world, is really to give life, not necessarily by giving birth or bearing a child. It's giving life into your passions, giving life into what you do. Maybe it a career woman, a leader in society, in being a head of the family. We have to give life for us to also be able to fully accept who we are as women.
All right. Another question from Dude Silva. Is it appropriate for celebrities to use social media in voicing their sentiments on social issues?
There's always a positive and a downside in using social media. I think social media is a very powerful tool for us to voice out our sentiments and opinions, but we also have to know our limitations. If we think that it's too much or someone will be affected by what we are posting, then we should opt not to. We should not post that on social media. So for celebrities, I hope that they are responsible enough to know their limitations and responsible enough to know what they post online, because a lot of people, especially our young people, are looking up to them and are following them on social media. So they should be responsible, and they should know the consequences on whatever they do.
Okay. Next. From Carl Roland Lamela. If there will be an opening statement round in Miss Universe Philippines, what is your opening statement?
Wow! May sample na agad na opening statement. Excited na sila, no?
True.
Okay. One sample would be my opening statement. For my opening statement, um, we have to do our part. We have to take action now. We don't have to rely on anyone else because we have the capacity to do greater as Filipinos. We have to take a stand and do our part in society because ultimately change starts from within us and we have to be the change that we want to see in the world or the universe.
Wow. Okay, next. From Jean Figuracion Barbero. As Miss Universe, how can you inspire people in facing pandemic now? And how can you help them to survive?
I just wanted to tell people that I'm also struggling right now, but that did not stop me from doing what I can to help people and to continue with my dream. So I want them to see me as their inspiration and use me as a guide. You know that life can be tough, life can be hard for all of us, but we have to keep going. We should not let that limit us, and that should definitely not stop us from achieving what we want to achieve in life. So hold on and just try to survive whatever you can.
Thank you. From Rel J. Aban. What beauty pageant contribute to our humanity?
Yeah, that's been asked a lot of times. So pageants, it's not just for entertainment. It's not just showing beautiful faces, showing beautiful bodies, but it is actually empowering women to to use their voice and to know what they want to fight for, know what their passion and purpose is. The contribution of pageants mainly is to support women and to encourage them to go after what they want and not be hindered by any of the standards in society.
Okay, next. What is the difference between obligation and responsibility? Questions from Nisan Panambolan.
Obligation, for me, obligation is something that we have to do, because we have to do it because there's a law or something that is telling us that we have to do this. But responsibility must come from within. We should know that responsibility is something that we have to do because it is what is right, not because they are telling us to do these things. So that's for me, that's the greatest difference between obligation and responsibility. Obligation is coming from others, while responsibility comes from yourself.
All right. Next, if you give opportunity to write a poem about to our country, what is it? What it is and why? Questions from Jehan Nico Chokoko.
I'm not good at writing poems, sadly. I'm not, yeah, but I think the gist of the poem would be how beautiful and amazingly diverse the Philippines is. We have a lot of languages, we have a lot of culture, a lot of cuisines that we have to be proud of. And I want that to be like seen, or ano ba, to
Mm,
be written in a poem. How the description of the Philippines would be. It's being beautiful and magnificent. Sadly, I don't know how to
okay.
write a poem, but I'll try.
Okay, next. How would you preserve cultural diversity in the concept of multiculturalism? By Nisan Panambolan.
Cultural diversity. I think it's really embracing that we have our differences, we have our unique identities, and respecting one another for that. We don't have to succumb into to the pressure of adapting to other cultures. It's embracing and respecting one another for our cultural differences. So even if we experience multiculturalism, it's better for us to know who we are, what our identity is, and fully accepting and embracing it.
All right. Okay, last question na tayo from our viewers. Another question from Nesan again. How can you champion your advocacy in preserving cultural diversity?
My advocacy is about responsible tourism. So for me, it's also being responsible. If we be respectful to other people despite of the cultural differences. So we have to know, we have to be aware, educate ourselves that not all people are the same. You know, we have different cultures that we have to respect, different religions included in that culture. So we just have to respect one another, the traditions, and we have to preserve it.
All right. Thank you. So, ayun na.
Oh, there's a lot
Ayun
of
na yung
questions.
kalas sa questions, diba?
Tapos sunod-sunod pa sila ang question.
So, I hope na nag-enjoy kayo, guys. So,
Yes, I hope I answered
time
your
na.
questions.
Yes. So, do you have any message to your fans and supporters, and also promote na rin yung ring light series mo,
Yeah.
and of course the Miss Universe Philippines 2020 finals.
Yes. So, to my Kitipuneras, thank you so much, you know. Paulit-ulit ko na to sinasabi sa lahat ng live. I'm just really grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for standing by me through the end of my journey. Sobrang lapit na Miss Universe Philippines, and I'm glad that you are still here with me. So, thank you so much. I love you all. And I'm inviting everyone, if you haven't subscribed, mag-subscribe na kayo to Ring Light series and use my code RL Camarines Sur. We already have episodes 1 and 2 last night. So we'll be having episode 3 this Sunday again. And it's another exciting challenge. So subscribe na para mapanood nyo. And use my code RL Camarines Sur to help my beneficiary, it's Ninoy Reyes. And I'm inviting all of you as well to please follow me and my Miss Universe Philippines journey through my Facebook. It's Kia Moreno, like my public page, Cristaline Moreno. And follow me on Instagram at Kia Moreno. Of course, Pageant Trend din. Follow nyo din yung Pageant Trend.
All right. Thank you so much, Kia, for accepting our invitation.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you as well for
nag-enjoy
having
ka
me.
Nag-enjoy ka naman sa
Yes.
questions.
Yes, I've enjoyed, you know, answering the questions na sunod-sunod. Talaga nakakatuwa because, of course, it's good. I take it as a good sign when people want to ask you questions because they are interested on what you have to say. So it's a good thing for me that people are asking questions. So thank you for the ones who did ask questions, and I hope I answered your questions correctly.
Thank you so much, guys.
I hope you enjoyed then, Jay. I've learned a lot in this session.
Yes. So, thank you so much, guys, for stay tuning in sa aming pa-live session. Actually, hindi naman ako magaling mag-interview, of course. I've tried my best naman. So, nobody's perfect, diba? So, may nabasa kasi ako kaninang comment from viewers. Pero okay lang yun.
Oh,
Diba? Wala naman
that's
tayong,
okay.
diba?
I think
So,
you did amazing.
thank you so much for tuning in sa aming pa-live.
Thank you,
And
guys.
don't forget to like and follow our Facebook page, the Pageant Trend, and also our YouTube channel, Pageant Trend TV. So naka-live din tayo, guys, sa Pageant
Wow.
Trend TV. Ayun. So maraming salamat sa ating mga viewers from local and international. Ayun.
Thank you. Diyos mabalus po sa Indogo Boss.
Yeah. So mamaya po, abangan nyo po. Meron din po akong another interview session from Miss Universe Philippines Iloilo City. So mamayang 6 p.m. po, meron po tayo ulit live session. So abangan nyo po siya.
Yes,
And,
watch them.
Yes. And of course, Huwag niyo nakalimutan ding mag-subscribe sa ring light ni Miss Kia Moreno, 'di ba? And also, like niyo na rin yung niya ha, social media account ha. Kia Moreno sa
Yes.
sa Facebook niya account, and also Crisaline Moreno, right?
Yes.
Yes, Crisaline Moreno sa Instagram. Para para updated kayo sa kanyang journey sa Miss Universe Philippines. So, thank you guys sa pagsama sa amin ngayong hapong ito, and I hope nag-enjoy kayo, and don't forget to stay at home and also wear your face mask kapag lalabas sa bahay.
Yes.
Yes.
Very important.
Correct. And also wash your hands always and sanitize para makaiwas tayo sa virus, 'di ba? So, always take care ourselves, and health is wealth sa mga panahon ngayon, 'di ba? Okay, so thank you so much guys, and hanggang dito na lang yung live session namin ni Miss Kia Moreno, and thank you Miss Kia Moreno. Good luck sa pageant
Thank
mo.
you so much. Yes, thank you po.
Bye.
Bye, salamat.